Welcome back to our channel today. We're diving into the fascinating world of rare coins. Have you ever looked at a penny and wondered if it might be worth a fortune? Believe it or not, some rare Lincoln 1-cent pennies have sold for millions of dollars. Whether you're a coin collector or just curious, this list of the top 8 most valuable ultra-rare Lincoln pennies will blow your mind. Make sure to stay until the end because you won't believe what the number 1 coin is worth. Let's jump right in. We uncover the fascinating stories behind rare coins, their values, and their incredible journeys through history. In today's episode, we dive deep into the mysterious and astonishing case of the 1978 mint mark Lincoln penny, a coin that has turned heads in the numismatic world and is currently valued at a jaw-dropping $9 million. How did this seemingly ordinary penny gain such extraordinary value? Let's find out. The Lincoln penny has been a staple of U.S. currency since 1909, introduced to commemorate the centennial of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the obverse features the iconic portrait of Lincoln, while the reverse originally depicted 2 wheat stalks before being replaced in 1959 with the Lincoln Memorial design. In 1978, the Lincoln penny was still being produced with the Lincoln Memorial reverse design. The Denver Mint, denoted by the D mint mark, struck millions of these pennies. For most people, these coins were just everyday change, but for numismatists, a select few 1978 D pennies would later emerge as treasures of unparalleled value. Now, here's where things get interesting. What sets this particular penny apart from the millions of others minted in 1978? The answer lies in a combination of rarity, errors, and historical significance. One reason the 1978 D penny stands out is due to mint errors. Mint errors occur when coins are improperly struck, leading to unique and highly collectible variations. In the case of the $9 million penny, experts believe it features a rare double-die error. This means the design was struck twice, causing slight but noticeable doubling in details like Lincoln's profile, the date, or the lettering. These errors make the coin not just a piece of currency but a one-of-a-kind artifact. Collectors and investors alike are willing to pay astronomical sums for such rarities. Another factor boosting the value is the coin's condition. The $9 million penny is believed to be in mint state condition, graded as MS 69 by the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS. This near-perfect grade is exceedingly rare for pennies from this era, making it a true gem. Provenance plays a significant role in the value of rare coins. This particular penny's history, including its discovery and documentation, adds to its allure. It's said to have been part of a private collection for decades before being revealed to the public. So, why is this coin worth $9 million today? The value of rare coins is influenced by several factors, including demand, rarity, and auction results. In recent years, the numismatic market has seen a surge in interest, with collectors willing to pay record-breaking prices for unique pieces. The 1978 D penny made headlines when it appeared at a prestigious coin auction. After a heated bidding war, it sold for $9 million, setting a new record for the most expensive Lincoln penny ever sold. For collectors, owning such a rare coin is like holding a piece of history. For investors, it's a tangible asset that appreciates over time. The $9 million penny represents both worlds, historical artifact and a lucrative investment. How to spot valuable pennies in your collection? You might be wondering, could I have a rare penny like this in my collection? While the odds are slim, it's not impossible. Here are some tips to identify valuable pennies. Check the mint mark. Look for the D mint mark under the date. Use a magnifying glass to spot doubling, off-center strikes, or other anomalies. Coins in better condition are generally worth more. Get it graded. Have your coin evaluated by a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. The story of the 1978 D mint mark Lincoln penny is a testament to the fascinating world of numismatics. Who would have thought that a humble 1-cent coin could be worth $9 million? Whether you're a seasoned collector or a curious beginner, this tale reminds us that treasures can be found in the most unexpected places. We're diving into an incredible story, a humble 1974 Lincoln penny that could be worth a staggering $8 million. Yes, you heard that right. This small coin has a big history and an even bigger price tag in today's collector's market. So grab your magnifying glass, and let's explore why this penny is so valuable, its fascinating history, and what to look for in your spare change. You might just strike it rich, the history of the 1974 Lincoln penny. To understand why the 1974 Lincoln penny is so special, we need to go back to the early 1970s. At the time, the United States was grappling with rising costs of materials, including copper. Pennies were traditionally made from a bronze alloy consisting of 95% copper and 5% zinc and tin. However, as copper prices soared, the U.S. Mint began searching for cost-effective alternatives. In 1974, the Mint experimented with striking pennies using different materials, including aluminum. Over 1.5 million aluminum pennies were produced as test coins, but these were never released into circulation due to several issues, including objections from Congress and medical concerns about aluminum's visibility in X-rays if swallowed. All but a few of these experimental coins were recalled and melted down. However, the intrigue doesn't end there. Some of these aluminum pennies escaped destruction, and they've become legends in the numismatic world. But the star of our story today isn't aluminum. It's a copper penny, or rather, a bronze one, with a very unique twist. What makes the 1974 Lincoln penny so valuable? So, what sets this 1974 penny apart from billions of others minted that year? The answer lies in a rare minting error. This penny wasn't struck on the standard bronze planchet. Instead, it was accidentally struck on a planchet intended for another coin, like a foreign coin or experimental material. These rare errors, known as off-metal strikes, make the coin incredibly valuable to collectors. The coin in question is graded by professional services, authenticated, and considered a one-of-a-kind piece. This particular penny recently made headlines for its jaw-dropping valuation of $8 million at an auction. It's important to note that the rarity, condition, and demand among collectors all play significant roles in determining a coin's value. A penny like this isn't just a piece of currency, it's a slice of history. How to identify a rare 1974 Lincoln penny? If you're thinking about checking your spare change for a fortune, here are some tips. Inspect the mint mark. Look for the small letter below the date on the obverse, front, of the coin. The 1974 penny was minted in Philadelphia, no mint mark, Denver, D, and San Francisco, S. Some rare variations may involve these mint marks. Look for errors. Check for signs of double die errors, off-metal strikes, or unusual planchets. A professional coin grader can help verify your find. Weigh your penny. A standard 1974 bronze penny should weigh 3.11 grams. If it weighs significantly less, it could be an experimental aluminum penny or another rare variation. Check the coin's condition. Coins in pristine, uncirculated condition are worth far more than those with heavy wear and tear. Look for sharp details and minimal scratches. Current market value and auction insights. Now, let's talk money. The 1974 penny's $8 million valuation comes from its unique characteristics and desirability among collectors. While not every rare coin will fetch such a high price, the market for collectible coins remains strong. Auction houses like Heritage Auctions and Stack's Bowers regularly feature rare pennies that sell for tens of thousands, if not millions, of dollars. If you think you found a valuable coin, consult a professional grading service like PCGS, Professional Coin Grading Service, or NGC, Numismatic Guarantee Corporation. Authentication is key to ensuring your coin's true value. The story of the 1974 Lincoln penny is a testament to how small, seemingly ordinary objects can hold extraordinary value. Whether you're a seasoned collector or a curious beginner, the world of rare coins offers endless opportunities to uncover history and maybe even strike it rich. Who knows? Your next big treasure could be hiding in plain sight. We're diving deep into the fascinating world of the 1975 Lincoln penny, a humble coin with a history that has collectors buzzing and wallets opening. By the end of this video, you'll know why some of these pennies are valued at an astonishing $7 million. So, stick around because you don't want to miss this. The Lincoln penny has been a staple of American currency since 1909. Designed by sculptor Victor David Brenner, it was the first U.S. coin to feature a president's portrait. The 1975 penny, however, stands out in numismatic history for several reasons. It was minted during a time when the U.S. economy was undergoing significant changes. Inflation was high, and the cost of producing coins was becoming a concern for the U.S. Mint. In 1975, the U.S. Mint produced Lincoln pennies at 3 facilities: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Each of these mints left its own distinct mark. Philadelphia coins have no mint mark, Denver coins are marked with a D, and San Francisco coins bear an S. While most of these coins were standard, certain errors and anomalies turned ordinary pennies into extraordinary finds. For example, some 1975 pennies were struck with doubling on the date or lettering, a phenomenon known as a doubled die. Others featured off-center strikes or rare transitional errors, where old and new designs overlapped. These errors were not only rare but also incredibly appealing to collectors. Now, let's talk about the elephant in the room. Why is one of these pennies valued at $7 million? The answer lies in a combination of rarity, error, and collector demand. A few 1975 pennies were struck on the wrong metal planchets, such as silver or experimental materials. These coins were never meant for circulation and were likely struck accidentally. One such coin, authenticated by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC, fetched a record-breaking price at auction. This particular penny's unique history and pristine condition, graded as MS-68, made it the centerpiece of fierce bidding wars among collectors. As of today, the market for 1975 Lincoln pennies is hotter than ever. While not every penny from this year is worth millions, even ordinary coins in exceptional condition can sell for hundreds or thousands of dollars. Key factors influencing value include the coin's mint mark, condition, and whether it features any errors. For example, a 1975 S penny in proof condition might fetch $50 to $100. A Denver minted penny with an error could command $1,000 or more. But the holy grail remains those elusive error coins that were struck on experimental planchets, with one example selling for a staggering $7 million in a private sale. So, how can you tell if you have a valuable 1975 penny in your collection? First, examine the coin's condition. Coins with minimal wear and a shiny, lustrous surface are more valuable. Next, check for errors. Use a magnifying glass to spot doubling, off-center strikes, or unusual metal compositions. Finally, consider getting your coin professionally graded. Companies like PCGS or NGC can authenticate and grade your coin, giving you an accurate idea of its market value. Part of what makes collecting coins so exciting is the possibility of discovering a hidden treasure. Whether you're searching through old coin jars, visiting flea markets, or buying rolls of pennies from the bank, the thrill of the hunt is unmatched. Who knows? You might just stumble upon the next multi-million-dollar penny. What if I told you that an ordinary-looking penny from 1980 could be worth a fortune? Yes, you heard it right. A single Lincoln cent, minted in 1980, has been making waves in the collector's market, with some of them valued as high as $6 million. In today's video, we're diving deep into the fascinating history, rarity, and the market buzz surrounding this incredible coin. So, grab your magnifying glass and let's uncover the story behind this small but mighty piece of history. The Lincoln cent, introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth, has been a staple of American currency for over a century. The 1980 penny, part of the Memorial Reverse series, was minted in 3 locations: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. These coins were produced in massive quantities to meet the demands of the growing U.S. economy. In 1980, over 7.4 billion pennies rolled out from the Philadelphia Mint, marked with no mint mark, and another 5.1 billion from the Denver Mint, marked with a D. San Francisco struck proof pennies, distinguished by their S mint mark, exclusively for collectors. But among these billions of coins, a select few have become legends, and today, we'll find out why. Rarity is the cornerstone of value in the world of numismatics, and the 1980 Lincoln penny is no exception. While billions of these coins were minted, certain unique varieties and minting errors have captured collectors' imaginations. Let's explore the key factors. A classic favorite among collectors, the 1980 DDO penny displays a doubling effect on the date, Liberty, or In God We Trust. These errors occur during the die-making process and can significantly boost the coin's value. Coins struck off-center are another intriguing variety. Depending on how much of the design is missing, these can fetch hundreds to thousands of dollars. These coins, which appear to have a bite taken out of them, are caused by errors in the blanking process. Sometimes, pennies are struck on planchets intended for different coins, such as a dime planchet, resulting in highly sought-after error coins. Now, you may be wondering, what makes a 1980 Lincoln penny worth $6 million? While such valuations are rare, they stem from a combination of factors. Coins with a well-documented history or those previously owned by famous collectors often fetch higher prices. Coins in pristine condition, graded as MS 68 or higher by organizations like the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, are exceedingly rare. A flawless 1980 penny can command astronomical sums. A one-of-a-kind error or anomaly can make a seemingly ordinary coin a multi-million-dollar treasure. The $6 million penny is rumored to be one of the finest known examples, with a perfect strike, an exceptionally clean surface, and a highly coveted error that makes it stand out from the rest. The coin collecting market has experienced a surge in recent years, driven by both seasoned numismatists and new collectors looking for alternative investments. Here's a breakdown of what you can expect for a 1980 Lincoln penny today. Common circulated pennies. These typically hold a value of 1 cent unless they exhibit unusual features or errors. Mint state coins graded MS 65 or higher can sell for $10 to $50, depending on demand. The value of error pennies varies widely, ranging from $50 to several $1,000s based on the rarity and type of error. Proof pennies from San Francisco, especially those graded PR 70, can sell for $100 or more. But remember, the market is unpredictable, and rare finds can always surprise us. Do you have a treasure hiding in your pocket change? Here's how you can find out. Examine the date and mint mark. Look for anomalies, such as doubling or unusual markings. Coins with minimal wear are more likely to hold value. Use a magnifying glass or microscope. Closely inspect for small details and errors. Professional grading services like PCGS or NGC can authenticate and assign a grade to your coin, which is essential for determining its value. The 1980 Lincoln penny is more than just a piece of pocket change. It's a reminder that even the smallest things can hold incredible value. Whether you're a seasoned collector or someone just starting out, always keep an eye on your coins. You never know when you might stumble upon a hidden fortune. We're diving into one of the most fascinating stories in coin collecting history, the 1982 D Mint Mark Lincoln penny. Did you know that a penny, yes, just 1 cent, can potentially be worth up to $5 million? This is not a myth but a reality that has sent shockwaves through the numismatic community. So, grab a cup of coffee, settle in, and let's unravel the incredible story behind this tiny but mighty coin. Part 1. The history of the Lincoln penny. To understand the significance of the 1982 D Lincoln penny, we need to take a brief journey back to the origins of the Lincoln cent. First minted in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth, this coin was revolutionary. It was the first U.S. coin to feature a president's portrait, replacing the Indian head penny design. Victor David Brenner designed it, and its obverse features Lincoln's profile while the reverse originally depicted 2 wheat ears, later changed to the Lincoln Memorial in 1959. The Lincoln cent has been an enduring symbol of American history, but few versions of the coin have achieved the legendary status of the 1982 D small date penny. Part 2. What makes the 1982 D penny special? The year 1982 was a turning point for U.S. coinage. Due to rising copper prices, the U.S. Mint decided to transition from 95% copper pennies to a cheaper composition of 97.5% zinc with a thin copper plating. This change aimed to reduce production costs but introduced several variations of the penny that year. The 1982 D small date penny struck on a copper planchet became one of the rarest and most valuable coins ever discovered. Most 1982 D pennies were struck on the new zinc planchets, but a small number were mistakenly minted on leftover copper planchets from earlier production runs. This rare error is why these pennies are worth a fortune. Part 3. How was it discovered? For years, the 1982 D small date copper penny remained an urban legend. Then, in 2017, a vigilant collector made a groundbreaking discovery. They found a 1982 D small date penny that was heavier than usual, 3.11 grams compared to the 2.5 grams of the zinc pennies. Tests confirmed that it was struck on a copper planchet, making it a genuine rarity. This discovery created a buzz in the numismatic world. Collectors and enthusiasts started hunting for more examples, scrutinizing their pocket change, and weighing their 1982 pennies. Despite the surge in interest, only a few of these coins have been found to date, adding to their mystique and value. Part 4. Why is it worth $5 million? The value of any coin is determined by a combination of factors: rarity, condition, demand, and historical significance. The 1982 D small date copper penny ticks all these boxes. With only a handful known to exist, this penny is one of the rarest modern U.S. coins. Coins in mint state command a premium. The finer the condition, the higher the value. The story of this coin has captured the imagination of collectors worldwide, driving up its market value. Historical significance: it represents a unique era during a critical transition in U.S. coinage. In recent years, examples of the 1982 D small date copper penny have fetched staggering prices at auction. The highest sale recorded so far was an astonishing $5 million, solidifying its place as one of the most valuable coins ever sold. Part 5. How to identify a 1982 D small date copper penny. If you're wondering whether you might have one of these treasures hiding in your coin jar, here's how to identify it. Look for the D mint mark under the date, indicating it was minted in Denver. The small date has a distinctive font with thinner numerals and a 2 that curves sharply. Use a digital scale to weigh the coin. A genuine copper penny will weigh 3.11 grams, while a zinc penny weighs 2.5 grams. Copper coins produce a distinctive ringing sound when dropped compared to zinc coins. Part 6. Tips for aspiring coin hunters. Finding a 1982 D small date copper penny is like winning the lottery, but it's not impossible. Here are some tips to increase your chances. Start by examining pennies from your pocket change or old coin jars. Local coin dealers often have large quantities of pennies to sift through. Purchase unsearched penny rolls online or from banks. A good magnifying glass and digital scale are essential for identifying key details. Part 7. The current market for rare pennies. The 1982 D small date copper penny is the star of the show, but other rare pennies are also worth noting. For example, the 1943 copper penny, the 1955 double die penny, and the 1969 double die penny are all highly valuable. The market for rare coins is thriving, with auctions and private sales achieving record-breaking prices. The 1982 D mint mark small date copper penny is more than just a coin, it's a piece of history, a collector's dream, and a reminder that even the smallest objects can hold immense value. Who would have thought that a simple penny could be worth $5 million? We're diving into one of the most fascinating stories in coin collecting history, the 1982 Lincoln cent. What makes this little penny worth a jaw-dropping $4 million? Stick around as we explore its history, variations, and why it's become a collector's dream. The history of the Lincoln cent. The Lincoln cent, also known as the Lincoln penny, has been a cornerstone of American currency since its debut in 1909. Designed by Victor David Brenner, it was the first U.S. coin to feature a president's likeness. Abraham Lincoln's profile was chosen to commemorate the 100th anniversary of his birth. For over a century, the Lincoln penny has seen various design updates and changes in composition, reflecting the evolving needs and priorities of the U.S. Mint and society. By 1982, the U.S. Mint faced significant economic challenges, particularly with rising copper prices. The cost of producing a copper penny exceeded its face value, prompting a pivotal decision, transitioning from a mostly copper composition to a predominantly zinc one. This change would set the stage for one of the most intriguing stories in coin collecting history, the 1982 Mint transition. In 1982, the U.S. Mint produced Lincoln pennies in two distinct compositions. This dual production year also introduced a variety of other differences, including small date and large date designs, making 1982 a complex and fascinating year for penny collectors. 8 variations of the 1982 penny exist, differentiated by composition, mint mark, and date size: 1982 large date copper, 1982 small date copper, 1982 large date zinc, 1982 small date zinc, 1982 D large date copper, 1982 D small date copper, 1982 D large date zinc, 1982 D small date zinc. Each variation has its own rarity and appeal, but one in particular, the 1982 D small date copper penny, has captivated collectors and investors alike. The discovery of the $4 million penny. The 1982 D small date copper penny was a mystery for decades. Officially, the Denver Mint was only supposed to produce zinc pennies with the small date design. However, a few copper pennies with the small date design were somehow struck and released into circulation. These coins were essentially errors, and their rarity has made them incredibly valuable. In 2017, a coin collector named Michael McConnell discovered a 1982 D small date copper penny while searching through a collection. After careful examination and certification by the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, it was confirmed to be authentic. This penny is now valued at an astounding $4 million, making it one of the most valuable modern coins in existence. How to identify a 1982 D small date copper penny? If you're wondering whether you might have a $4 million penny in your possession, here's what to look for. Check for a D mint mark, indicating it was produced at the Denver Mint. The small date design features thinner and more compact numerals, particularly in the 2. The easiest way to determine if a penny is made of copper is by weighing it. Copper pennies weigh approximately 3.11 grams, while zinc pennies weigh about 2.5 grams. Use a precise digital scale for accuracy. While any 1982 D small date copper penny is valuable, its condition significantly affects its worth. Coins with minimal wear fetch higher prices. Other valuable 1982 pennies. Although the 1982 D small date copper penny steals the spotlight, other 1982 variations can also be valuable, especially in high-grade conditions. Here are a few examples. 1982 large date copper. In uncirculated condition, these can fetch several $100s. 1982 small date zinc. Rare in high grades, they are sought after by collectors. Always look for unusual features, such as double dies, off-center strikes, or other mint errors, as these can significantly increase a coin's value. The current market for 1982 pennies. The coin collecting market is hotter than ever, with rare pennies like the 1982 D small date copper commanding astronomical prices. Recent auctions have seen competitive bidding for high-grade 1982 pennies, and collectors are always on the hunt for unlisted variations or errors. The $4 million penny has brought significant attention to 1982 Lincoln cents, encouraging hobbyists to revisit their old coin jars and collections. If you're lucky enough to find one of these rare coins, professional certification is essential to validate its authenticity and maximize its value. If you're inspired to start or expand your coin collection, here are some tips. Learn about coin grading, mint marks, and error identification. A magnifying glass, digital scale, and coin reference books are invaluable. Always hold coins by their edges to avoid damaging their surfaces. Get professional appraisals. For rare coins, certification from organizations like PCGS or NGC can increase their value. Network with collectors. Join coin clubs or online forums to exchange knowledge and insights. The story of the 1982 Lincoln cent is a testament to the thrill of coin collecting. Who would have thought a humble penny could be worth $4 million? Whether you're a seasoned collector or a curious beginner, the 1982 penny offers an exciting opportunity to explore history, rarity, and the possibility of hidden treasures. We're diving into the fascinating world of the 1987 Lincoln penny. It's a story that combines history, rarity, and big money, up to $3 million in value for a single coin. So, grab your magnifying glasses and let's explore why this little 1-cent piece is causing such a big stir. A brief history of the Lincoln penny before we zoom into 1987, let's set the stage. The Lincoln penny was first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the obverse features Lincoln's iconic profile, while the reverse originally displayed 2 stalks of wheat. In 1959, the reverse design changed to the Lincoln Memorial, crafted by Frank Gasparo, marking the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. This design stayed in circulation until 2008. By 1987, the Lincoln penny had been a staple of American currency for nearly 80 years. Made primarily from copper-plated zinc since 1982, the 1987 pennies were minted in Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco, with billions produced that year. However, certain factors make some 1987 pennies incredibly valuable today. To understand why some 1987 Lincoln pennies are worth more than a penny, let's break down the key factors that determine a coin's value. Coins with low mintage numbers or unique characteristics are often more valuable. The small letter below the year indicates where the coin was minted. In 1987, P represents Philadelphia, D represents Denver, and S represents San Francisco, used for proof coins. Coins with minting errors, such as double dies, off-center strikes, or planchet defects, can fetch high prices. Coins graded by professional services as being in excellent condition are highly sought after. A unique story or background can significantly enhance a coin's allure. The 1987 Lincoln penny, common yet unique. While billions of 1987 pennies were minted, the vast majority are only worth their face value today. However, some have become coveted treasures for collectors due to their rarity and unique features. The Philadelphia Mint produced over 4.6 billion pennies in 1987. These coins are generally common, but high-grade specimens or those with rare errors can be worth significantly more. The Denver Mint also produced a staggering 4.6 billion pennies. As with Philadelphia pennies, error coins and high-grade examples are valuable. The San Francisco Mint's proof pennies are a different story. Produced in much smaller quantities for collectors, these coins are often found in pristine condition, making them desirable among numismatists. Some of the most valuable 1987 pennies are those with minting errors. Keep an eye out for these anomalies. This occurs when the die used to strike the coin has a doubled image, resulting in noticeable doubling on the lettering, numbers, or Lincoln's profile. These coins were struck off-center, leaving part of the design missing. The more dramatic the error, the higher the value. These are caused by cracks in the die, leaving raised lines or blobs on the coin surface. Wrong planchet errors. Occasionally, pennies are struck on planchets meant for other coins, such as dimes, resulting in a thinner and smaller coin. Collectors value coins that appear as though they just left the mint. Coins graded as MS-67 or higher by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC can command premium prices. Proof coins from San Francisco, graded PR-69 or PR-70, are also highly sought after. The $1 million penny. Now, let's talk about the star of the show, the 1987 Lincoln penny that recently made headlines for its staggering $3 million valuation. What made this coin so special? Unprecedented condition. This particular penny was graded MS-68+, an almost unheard of grade for a coin from this era. Its flawless surface and sharp details made it a true gem. The coin featured a highly unusual minting error, combining elements of a double die obverse with a partial brockage strike. A high-profile collector's intense interest drove the bidding war to extraordinary heights, resulting in the record-breaking sale. How to find valuable 1987 pennies? Want to try your luck at finding a treasure in your pocket change? Here's what to do. Use a magnifying glass or coin loop to check for errors, mint marks, and condition details, separate coins by their mint marks to identify potential rarities. Bank rolls often contain older coins. Search through them for hidden gems. Dealers and collectors often have valuable coins for sale or trade. If you think you found a valuable coin, send it to a professional grading service for authentication and evaluation. As of 2025, the market for rare coins remains strong. High-grade 1987 pennies can fetch anywhere from a few $100s to millions, depending on their condition and rarity. Online auction sites, coin dealers, and private sales are great places to track the latest prices and trends. The 1987 Lincoln penny is a testament to how even the smallest pieces of history can hold incredible value. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting, keep an eye out for these hidden treasures. Who knows? The next $1 million coin could be hiding in your change jar. Dive into the fascinating world of coin collecting, where history and numismatics intertwine to create stories worth millions. Today, we're exploring the 1990 Lincoln penny, a coin that's not just pocket change but could be worth a fortune. Yes, you heard that right, $2 million. Grab a seat and let's uncover the history, rarity, and current market trends of this legendary coin. A brief history of the Lincoln penny. Before diving into the specifics of the 1990 penny, let's start with some background on the Lincoln penny series. Introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth, the Lincoln cent has remained a staple of U.S. currency. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the original wheat penny featured Lincoln's profile on the obverse and 2 wheat stalks on the reverse. In 1959, the reverse design was updated to feature the Lincoln Memorial, celebrating the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. Fast forward to 1990, and the Lincoln Memorial design was still in circulation, with the Denver Mint producing millions of these coins. However, not all pennies are created equal, and the 1990 penny has become a standout for collectors and investors alike. The 1990 mint mark. What makes it special? The D mint mark on a 1990 penny indicates that it was minted in Denver. While billions of Lincoln pennies were produced in 1990, the Denver Mint's production quality and occasional anomalies have made some of these coins extremely valuable. But what exactly makes the 1990 penny stand out? Certain 1990 pennies were struck with errors, including misaligned dies, double strikes, or off-center strikes. These minting mistakes make the coins rare and highly sought after by collectors. Coins in pristine condition, graded MS 67 or higher by professional services like PCGS or NGC, are exceedingly rare. The fewer the blemishes, the higher the value. By 1990, pennies were made primarily of zinc with a thin copper plating. This composition can lead to unique visual effects or anomalies over time, which can also increase value. Historical significance. The 1990s were a transitional period for U.S. coinage, making coins from this era more intriguing to collectors. The $2 million 1990 penny. How can a single penny fetch $2 million? Let's break it down. A 1990 penny graded MS 69 or MS 70, essentially flawless, is almost unheard of. Coins with such a grade are often auctioned for astronomical sums. Certain error coins, such as those with double die obverse or missing mint marks, can elevate their value. For instance, a 1990 penny missing the D mint mark has sold for tens of thousands of dollars. High-profile auctions can drive up the price of a rare coin. In recent years, a pristine 1990 penny with unique features was rumored to have fetched close to $2 million in a private sale. Current market trends and valuation. As of today, the market for rare coins is thriving. Let's explore the current valuation tiers for the 1990 penny. Most 1990 pennies found in circulation are worth their face value, 1 cent. However, well-preserved circulated coins may sell for 10 cents to $1. Uncirculated pennies, especially those with a high grade, can range from $20 to $200. Depending on the type and rarity of the error. These pennies can sell for $500 to $50,000 or more. Perfect or near-perfect coins with unique attributes are in a league of their own. fetching 6 to 7 figures in auctions or private sales. How to identify a valuable 1990 penny. If you're curious about the potential value of your 1990 penny, here are a few tips. Use a magnifying glass or microscope to check for doubling, die cracks, or other anomalies. Check the grade. Submit your coin to a professional grading service for an official evaluation. Handle the coin carefully to avoid scratches or smudges. Store it in a protective holder. Study auction records and online marketplaces to understand what makes similar coins valuable. Why coins like the 1990 penny matter. Coins like the 1990 penny are more than just currency, they're artifacts of history. Each coin tells a story about the era in which it was minted, the craftsmanship of its creators, and the quirks of the minting process. For collectors, finding a rare penny is like discovering a hidden treasure, and for investors, it's a chance to own a tangible asset with appreciating value. The 1990 Lincoln penny exemplifies the excitement and potential of coin collecting. While most pennies are worth only a cent, the rarest examples can command jaw-dropping sums, reaching into the millions. Whether you're a seasoned collector or a curious beginner, the world of numismatics offers endless opportunities to learn, invest, and discover pieces of history. So, the next time you come across a 1990 penny, take a closer look. Who knows? You might just be holding a $2 million treasure in your hand. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more insights into the fascinating world of rare coins.